Well, geeks, it's time to talk about Marvel and the state of where they're at. Stay tuned. Hey, Geek Variants, Brent here once again for another video breakdown with my two usual suspects, Tony and Will. And if you are already subscribed to the channel, you already know we have talked about everything Marvel thus far throughout the year, and we've got more good stuff on the horizon, such as Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever. But with that being said, Will has dropped an interesting question for us about how we feel pertaining to the state of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Without further ado, Will, take it away.
We are currently going into the end of the year, about 10 days away from Black Panther Wakanda Forever. And the current state of Marvel has left something to be desired for a lot of fans, while others still find it pleasing to watch. So, basically, some of the issues going forward were that we've expressed were short episode count, bad CGI, um, disrespect to some characters that were brought in. They were used as like showpieces and stuff, and not really done anything else with, as well as um,
A heavy
convoluted,
reliance on cameos.
convoluted storylines, extra cameos, freaking overarching humor that's overshadowing, the characters, stuff of
That's
this nature,
actually not funny.
stuff of this nature that we've been dealing with. So, basically, we're trying to see what do we think Marvel needs to do going forward, going into Black Panther, to help kind of get everything going. And then we're definitely going to talk about this again after Black Panther launches to kind of get an understanding of are they headed in the right direction? Because after that, we have Ant-Man and Wasp Quantumania scheduled for February, I believe. And we should definitely see more from Loki season 2 and all that stuff going forward. So, Tony, one of the biggest assholes I know, tell me, what do you think of the current state of Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Let me tell you something. Now we're counting TV shows and movies.
Correct.
Correct? It's shit. Bottom line.
Say it again.
It is. Doctor Strange 2. Nah. Thor Love and Thunder. Nah. Miss Marvel. It was okay, but too many changes. And we already discussed how I feel about changing a character. You can change a character if it works. But that didn't work. You made her a Green Lantern. She-Hulk. Somebody on this panel that's not got color decided that She-Hulk from episode 1 was going to be great. The other person who told this person, nah, this show is going to be bad. And it was bad. And again, Will addressed most of the problems Will addressed was in Doctor Strange 2 and She-Hulk. The bad CGI goes for all of it. She-Hulk had too many cameos. The comedic level in She-Hulk, yes, I understand she was funny in the book, but not everything translate. This didn't translate. I understand the Wrecking Crew are C-less villains, but they still used to body Thor every now and then. So I still don't know what to do with the hard hat, what his power was. Was he strong? I don't know. But if this is what Marvel is putting out, the DC is going to take over. In fact, if this is what Marvel put out first, DC would be ahead right now. That's how bad it is right now at Marvel. But the savior is going to be Black Panther 2. I'm honestly thinking that this is going to swing them back into the direction they need to be. I know it's already making people agitated that they're not recasting Chadwick yet, but I'm still believing that this happens during the snap. So Black Panther is dead. T'Challa is dead. That's what I'm thinking this is going to be. That's the best way to explain it, and then work it out later. Recast them later. But right now, the state of the Marvel universe is not good. But that's my opinion.
Well, with Marvel Universe, definitely there's some things that need to be addressed as far as where they need to go with it. I want to say that the theories and stuff about the snap, this taking place during the snap. There's theories about it taking place directly after Endgame. There's stuff just talked about, this is an alternate timeline. I've seen a couple different theories. I don't know where they're going to go with it, but it's interesting enough that they really have their work cut out for them as far as setting the stage, and they kept a lot of it shrouded in mystery. Although we've seen a couple different things, we don't know what's going to happen yet. Brent, you got any thoughts on what you think's going to happen?
Honestly, I have to agree that this happening during the snap is probably the best way of addressing what's going on. Give Chadwick his due for everything that he did for the character and the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The respect that he's obviously due. And then once you start working towards the next Avengers setup or Black Panther 3, then consider recasting dependent upon how much time has passed from everything going on in this Marvel Cinematic Universe. Because, Lord, all of the crap that they have given us throughout this year has been bad. Moon Knight felt rushed. She-Hulk started good, ended horrendously. Doctor Strange 2, what a train wreck that was. Why would you give away Black Bolt's secret power? It's like, hey, he's got a secret for you. Boom, done. Hey, crazy how that works. Give him a quick fix there. But, there's that. Thor Love and Thunder. Christian Bale dominated the screen time that he had. And you cut out like 30 or 40 minutes of content pertaining to him. Wow, you guys really know what you're doing here, but you'll give the Screaming Goats like 20 minutes of screen time? Okay, I get you. You guys are going for humor over substance, and clearly that's showing through. Your over-reliance on cameos, bad CGI, terrible writing, horrible episode format. I feel like I'm talking about the old DC when I'm supposed to be talking about one of the more credible universes that has spent a significant amount of time earning and winning over the most casual of fans and turning them into diehards because their content was there. The substance was always on point, and they always led us in a mission like, this is what we're building to. This is where we're going. After Endgame, it seems that they've seemingly fallen off on a couple of things, but they've had a couple bangers like Loki along the way, and I really enjoyed Cap and Falcon Winter Soldier, but like this year's not been it. Black Panther 2 will be the redeeming quality for this this company as a whole, because as long as you pay homage to Chadwick properly and you introduce Ironheart without turning her into a campy joke of a character, I call this film a win.
Oh, they better
it's
not do
minimum stuff.
They better not do that. They better keep her intelligence level above Tony.
Her intelligence level is definitely off the charts. Like, she definitely is up there, and they need to make sure that they showcase that. I saw a bit of engineering, a bit of her pulling stuff together, so I do see it, but don't dumb it down to a base level. Like, she was taking car parts, it looks like, to make an Iron Man suit. Cool, that's all that she got. Cool, but when she gets in that lab, or if she's there with Shuri, or she's doing something or working,
she need to make sure it look like she don't know what she's doing.
Yeah,
Shuri's smart.
I want to see it. I definitely think I like the whole snap idea. I think that's one of the best things that they can do, whatever, to fill that timeline, because that also gives you more time to introduce a new Black Panther at any point in time if you want to. If you want to introduce a new Black Panther at the end of the movie, you can literally have somebody walk out in the suit, but not show a face and whatever. Just use a body double stand and stuff like that. Leave it there. And then we'll have Black Panther, and this gives Shuri her time in the suit, because I'm pretty sure Shuri's going to be in the suit. I think
it's also if it's Shuri, but
we could have multiple Black Panthers. I wouldn't be surprised if we have Angela Bassett in the suit at one point. We have Shuri in the suit at one point. Okoye, Nakia, like, they could be swapping back and forth to keep the identity of the Black Panther hidden, and just have them working and doing stuff and getting stuff done. We already know Nakia and Okoye got the moves like that, freaking. So I wouldn't be too surprised to see them in there. Period. So
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but the heart-shaped herb is still destroyed, right?
the heart-shaped herb is still destroyed unless they have stockpiles of the juice freaking, or if they have fresh, a fresh herb elsewhere so that they can be found. Fine. I wouldn't be surprised if Mbaku has some stuff freaking for just such an occasion. Like that could be a good freaking kind of segue into him. Like, well, that we live separately and stuff like that, but we cultivated this just in case to make sure that we were ready, but we never used it out of respect to the king or something like that. Like, it's just a thing that was an option. So, yeah, heart shaped herb is an issue and stuff like that, but it also could be done where if Shuri creates it differently, where she has an enhanced suit to a degree that gives her a little bit more get back. It's not
Which
going to give her
I'm
the same
sure
level.
probably Ironheart is working on that along with her Ironheart suit.
Yeah. So
And there's
definitely
a lot
get
of possibilities in this movie that they can do, that they can cover basically everything from the first one and what happens.
Yeah. So again, it's just going to be kind of a wait and see moment with that. And I really would hope that we get the twist where we don't kind of know what's going on. Like, think events are taking place, stuff is going on, stuff is happening, and then at the end they give us the nod that, hey, this was happening during the blip or whatever the case may be. Like, let's let the movie take place, and so like that we just know that he's dead, and they rock it out from there. And a nice tribute to Chadwick and Warner.
I don't know if they could do that because I'm thinking about how
they may be able to. It just depends on how they
like who got snapped away. All we saw was Chadwick, right? That was all that was touched upon in Wakanda.
Because Okoye was no, a lot of the,
we got to go back and look.
M'Baku didn't get snapped. Okoye didn't get snapped. We don't know about Shuri because she wasn't on screen.
There was a list that I need to go back and look at.
But we also know that what Will said can work because remember the next time we saw Black Panther in Endgame, they was coming through the portal with the Wakandan force. So this could be right there. And then the good way to end it is the portal opens up. Black Panther he comes from around and they're like, my king. And he just says, let's go. And they start to go fight.
Yep.
That would be great. Then you just wrapped it all up. And now you have a whole nother, 2 years to think about Black Panther 2?
Nope, we got to change it up because according to my list, like that, Shuri was also blipped, if I remember correctly.
Well, I mean, Angela, I don't remember names, but she did say, but she lost her entire family. So I can see how you saying that.
So part of it could take place.
Nakia might put on the suit because she got the moves. I don't think Okoye would because she's more of the and she doesn't feel she's worthy. I don't think she feels like she deserves it.
But if Nakia and T'Challa, they were a couple, so that if they got married or they got whatever, maybe stuff was done, so then she's part of the royal family now, so she could
claim it because M'Baku won't claim it.
Yeah, M'Baku won't claim it. Freaking, he has his newfound respect for it and some of this, so that's not going to happen. But yeah, T'Challa and Shuri gone. That's a big blow to her and her family. So we could see Angela Bassett running freaking as the Black Panther for a hot second before it swaps to Nakia was running it, so that till at the end Shuri's back and she takes over. And not at the movie, but like maybe midway through the movie, she comes back, but we don't know. We got to see how it transpires. But yeah, either way, it looks like Namor has saw that he has a chance to, I guess, seize Wakanda
because whatever their forces are half gone.
Yeah, so let me take over and make these, land dwellers pay.
Because I mean, it's either that or Namor is genuinely upset that Wakanda has come out. It's like, yeah, we were the secret society, and now people are like, hey, what if there's more? And it feels like he put his people at risk.
Because that's what it was in the book.
I'm going to go fuck you up for what you did.
That's what it was in the book, right? He was mad that he got out. They outed them.
Because Namor has always been classic anti-hero. As long as you don't mess with him, you're usually good. Him and his people.
But then you could bribe him with Sue Storm if you needed to.
That's a whole other direction. Bag right there.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Fantastic Four on the horizon.
I'm saying shenanigans.
So
you knew it was coming.
Oh boy, did I know it was coming. I'm glad you went there. Like Fantastic Four is also on the horizon at some point in time. Still waiting on casting options. There's been a couple of names that have been thrown around rumor wise. We have Ant-Man and Wasp: Quantumania that's coming out. That freaking will definitely dive more into Kang the Conqueror.
I just want Kang. That's all I care about in that movie.
real decisions that need to be made by Ant-Man about getting stuff done. Ant-Man has been a big freaking pin throughout this entire, MCU series as far as getting stuff done. So this is going to be big. I think Ant-Man and Loki are going to be some of the biggest players in terms of, what's going on with Kang in the beginning and how they're going to notify this stuff. And because of how long this saga is supposed to go on, we got multiple variants of Kang, multiple versions that they can be facing. And even if they manage to take out one, that may not be the one, So we got to just wait and see how it goes. And
just give me Iron Lad. Give me Iron Lad and Iron Heart.
I'm hoping that's what that kid
That's
was
what
at the end of
Endgame.
At the end of Endgame. So that I'm hoping that was Iron Lad because again, it was a kid all by himself. He got a whole bunch of tech and stuff from Tony Stark while he was little. He said his parents were gone, never seen his parents, so that. So it's an orphan kid, so to speak, that's just kind of there.
It's always
they
an orphan.
Roll that all the way around and create Iron Lad and be like, yo.
Comics don't like parents.
That's it. And now we literally have Iron Lad and Iron Heart freaking, getting down with, whooping ass.
Speaking of getting down, let's talk about She-Hulk.
What about her?
Who didn't get down with her?
No. We talking about the meme that's been rolling around. Remember how Black Widow and Hulk was like, yeah, let's have some kids, and Hulk was like, well, Bruce Banner was like, I can't have kids. Next day, Hulk pushed out Scar somehow.
Yeah.
Even though this is what made me mad about that, because that wasn't Scar. I don't know who that was, but Scar growing up on a warrior planet did not have a haircut like that because he'd have been bullied by everybody. I don't even
imagine
care.
Trying to bully a Hulk.
He would have been bullied just because of that hair. Can you imagine that? Look,
if I have Hulk powers and you're trying to bully me, I am launching people.
It don't matter. It's worth it. It looked like Hulk had an affair with Fiona, and that's what they put out.
The only thing that I could say is
I'm right.
Bruce Banner could not have freaking kids, so that was one of the biggest issues. But Hulk's apparently reproductive system still works, and again, whatever they decided to do to make him have a kid and stuff like that, and set that storyline up, we got to.
If they do a Planet Hulk with that scar, the movie's gonna bomb. The movie's gonna bomb.
They get edgier. Thor changed his haircut a couple times.
No.
Marvel changed it every appearance.
We all know. We all saw the first Scar when he came out in the Hulk comic, and that dude was a beast.
Yeah, this guy does not look menacing.
He does not. I'm telling you, he got bullied.
So
he got bullied by the brawl.
We got to wait and see what comes of this Hulk, and we're also waiting to see what comes of the next Hulk with the Red Hulk, because apparently Harrison Ford might be taking over the role.
He is
of Thunderbolt Ross. So if he's taking over the role, so like that, we're definitely got Red Hulk coming with the Thunderbolts, and we know how Red Hulk gets as far as getting angry, absorbing energy, and just doing a damn thing. So
he gets hot like a heat wave.
Yeah, so it's definitely gonna light up, the screen and stuff like that, and we should get more of that vision. Like I'm hoping we get more of that Edward Norton type stuff, because he was rumored to cameo in She-Hulk.
Look, Mark Ruffalo Hulk is not going to go toe to toe with Red Hulk.
Mark Ruffalo Hulks can't go toe to toe with anybody right now.
He can't even go. He couldn't even go toe to toe with Mr. Fix-It. I said it.
No, he can't. He is not angry enough. Like, I really want to put this version of Hulk to bed. Like, I'm done with this version of Hulk.
Give me Edward Norton version
for what he was. He was great in Avengers as far as like being a Hulk and stuff like that. But he just went down from there. Like everything from that point on was just not really being fun. And so
I'm always angry.
The whole point about being Hulk is freaking, giant green angry rage monster. Like that's what Hulk
and
is.
People forget that he wasn't a hero. He was a monster.
Like, do we not remember the line in Thor Ragnarok? But big monster. That's all of us and how we feel about Hulk right now. It's like big monster. That's what we want.
Yes.
Very simple character. Big monster.
Like mind control. I want mind control Hulk back. Like he was raging and tearing through everything. That's the version of the Hulk that we want.
Go to sleep.
Everybody don't have to be nice. Everybody don't have to be a comedic character.
They don't. Hulk needs to be back to what Hulk was. And the only way I think that they can fix that, literally is some level of brain trauma to the Hulk. Instead of
Or
that,
put
to
Bruce Banner to
reset.
sleep.
Beta Ray Bill comes in, smacks some sense in him.
Somebody hit him hard enough that Bruce Banner goes to sleep and Hulk comes back.
Man, we have tangented. And if you guys are here for all the tangents, be sure to hit that lovely red subscribe button, watermark below, in the description below. I've been Brent. This has been Tony. That's Will, who's in love with Marvel, even though they are hurting him dearly right now.
Trash.
Be sure to check out all the other amazing content we got for you, the viewers. We'll have Black Panther rolling out shortly.
We'll be
See you
there.
guys in the
Wakanda
next one.
forever.